Al-Qaeda in Libya. And ma'am, I appreciate your call. In fact, maybe you should send me an email with your perspective. Perhaps I'd read it on air. But Gerald,
Alex, I want to pick up on that as well, because Serbia, the former Yugoslavia, was the only country that was not buying in to that whole capitalist wave. That was another issue. Because if you remember, during the communist days, Yugoslavia was doing better than just about anybody. They were trying to export that Yugo. It wasn't much of an automobile, but they were way ahead. They were making some of the premier locomotives of the day.
It's the same thing in Libya. Same reason they've taken over Libya. Gerald, we are out of time. I hope folks will visit your website and subscribe there. Of course, it's trendsresearch.com. Gerald, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Hey, thank you, Alex. Great being on with you.
Great to be with you. All right, Paul Watson coming up, then Webster Tarpley. We're getting into Libya. I meant to get Gerald's take on Libya, but we're out of time. We'll have to get it on the TV show.
OpticsPlanet.com is where discerning gun owners and outdoorsmen go to gear up. Optics Planet has the best selection of rifle scopes, red dots, night vision, holsters, bags, and tactical gear on the planet. With always low prices, free shipping on most orders, and expert customer service. Go to OpticsPlanet.com/GCN to get a free gift with purchase. That's OpticsPlanet.com/GCN or call 800-332-OPTICS. 800-332-6784.
Democrats, Republicans, have you had enough? Want real change? Then change yourself. Join a new political party formed to liberate the American people from the banksters who have overthrown the republic. If you agree with maximum liberty, limited government, and traditional morality, then you agree with American Third Position. Get more information now. Call 800-513-4928 or go to a3p.me. That's A3p.me. It's time to take America back.
You don't need me to tell you that humanity is in a deep crisis. Everyone can feel it. We know a tectonic struggle is now taking place between the forces of freedom and those who love darkness, bondage, and enslavement. Yes, my friends, evil is rising. But take heart. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Recently, New World Order operative Hillary Clinton admitted they're losing the info war.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
The globalists are scared. They've overreached. The future of the info war is in your hands. Join PrisonPlanet.tv. Download the thousands of special video reports, ebooks, and more, and get them out to everyone you know. Continue to spread the word about the broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and every other globalist propaganda platform. We are going to use their system against them. The info war now goes into high gear.
Smokers, are you still smoking traditional cigarettes? Are you still smelling up your clothes and car interior, staining your teeth, and getting ashes everywhere? Why? When you could be smoking or vaping with e-cigarettes by LeSig. With LeSig e-cigarettes' revolutionary microelectronic technology, rechargeable battery, and unique replacement cartridges, you'll get all the satisfaction of smoking, but no smoking hazards. Choose from a wide variety of our new American-made Vaporite e-liquid flavors at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com, or call 870-518-4307. That's 870-518-4307. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker. Warning, this product contains nicotine, an addictive substance known to the state of California to cause birth defects or cancer. Please be aware of the risks associated with this product prior to use. This product not designed for use by pregnant women. You must be 18 years or older to purchase this product.
Hey Brian, if you could do just one thing today to ensure your family's food security, what would it be?
That's easy, Bill. I'd head straight to SoupBeanSurvival.com.
SoupBeanSurvival.com?
I know, Bill, it sounds crazy, but this ancient secret has been around for over 8,000 years, and it truly is nature's super survival food.
Really, Brian? The number one survival food? Well, certainly the forgotten survival food.
Absolutely, Bill. The folks at SoupBeanSurvival.com scoured our planet to find the very best heirloom seeds to truly find nature's super survival food.
Brian, these aren't grocery store beans, are they?
No way, Bill. You're not going to find these beans in any grocery store. These are the absolute highest quality beans in the world. Visit SoupBeanSurvival.com. That's SoupBeanSurvival.com for all the information you're going to need for nature's super survival food.
Webster Tarpley, who was recently in Libya, is coming up. I wanted Paul Watson to join us via video Skype just briefly to give us a breakdown of an article I worked on with him this morning. Obama hit struggling Americans with energy rate hikes. This is a big deal dealing with Agenda 21. And then segue into Libya, another article he did. NATO hands terrorist who killed U.S. troops control of Libya. Al-Qaeda gets new home as rebels seize Tripoli. I mean, now that they've pretty much taken over and Gaddafi's scurrying around somewhere, now it's just going to be an endless civil war, which is exactly what they want. Paul Watson.
Well, that's right, Alex. And I mean, back in on July 8th, I wrote an article, and also I was on your show where Mike Adams was hosting it. And the headline of the article was, U.S. wants Gaddafi toppled by September. The United States and France have set a deadline, September 2nd, to topple Libyan leader Colonel Gaddafi. And basically, at that time, they were saying to him, look, if you don't step down now, we're going to launch a massive bombardment of NATO, and we're going to basically bomb you out of there. And that's exactly what happened on Saturday and Sunday. You had NATO jets, RAF fighters, bombarded Tripoli. And then the Al-Qaeda rebels can now storm in and steal the 144 tons of gold and take over the country and basically turn it into an extremist backwater. Libya, of course, because Gaddafi had spent most of the oil money he'd reinvested it in the country. They had one of the highest living standards in the region. Now that's all going to be eviscerated. And I mean, that's why the middle class supported Gaddafi in the first place, because relatively in comparison to other countries in North Africa and the Middle East, it's a good standard of living for those people in Libya, in Tripoli, in the major cities. So now that's all eviscerated. You've got Obama and Cameron, grandstanding at the glorious victory as if they commanded the army themselves. And basically it's going to turn into another quagmire once those extremists get control. It's going to turn into another Iraq. And of course, the irony is that the very terrorists who killed US troops in Iraq and Afghanistan, the same Al-Qaeda that was funded by MI5 in 1996 to assassinate Gaddafi, is now going to be firmly in control with globalist blessings in Libya.
Well, again, you're anti-America, anti-England, that you don't support Al-Qaeda. Would you like to apologize for not supporting the glorious Al-Qaeda?
Oh, I'm just still surprised that those people that rioted and looted in the UK a couple of weeks ago aren't the legitimate government, because I thought that's how we do business now. I mean, they were called protesters. Remember back in March, even as they seized military tanks and fighter jets, the media called them protesters for 3 weeks just to give the UN time enough to craft this resolution, which they instantly violated. The no-fly zone turned into a bombardment overnight, and then arming, training, funding the rebels, again violating their own resolution. And now we come to this Operation Mermaid Dawn endgame, and of course the establishment media is all joyous at these celebrations as if it's some organic uprising. There was a massive sustained bombardment on Saturday and Sunday night. Some, 1,300 people dead, 5,000 injured. And the media's treating it as if it's just some organic uprising.
No, wait. Now, those planes, bombs they were dropping, killing people, that was peace.
Peace bombs from the peace laureate Barack Obama, who has more troops deployed than George W. Bush did at any time in his presidency.
But what's wrong with you, Paul? I mean, working with Al-Qaeda and bombing and killing civilians is peace.
It's kinetic action, exactly.
Well, you're very evil. I mean, look, it's totally going to disintegrate into bedlam, which is order out of chaos. That's what they want. So now the rest of Africa will sink deeper into the murk. What about the fact that the White House responded to us in February, and now it's totally confirmed? They're saying they're going to shut down most of the power plants not owned by General Electric, who's been given the waivers. This article we've got out today is so important, Paul.
It's important because it's not just the fact that they're hitting Americans with massive power bill rises. right on the edge of a double-dip recession, which is exactly what's happening in the UK. Double percentage point increases on your gas and electricity
That's right.
bills.
They made the same announcements. Your carbon taxes are set to double your prices.
Yeah, and it's not just hollowing out the American industry. It's cap and trade via the back door, because remember, Obama tried to get it passed in Congress. He failed. And now he's going to these power companies through the EPA and saying you have to get these controls in place. They can't do it, so they're just having to purchase carbon credits from the other power companies. The pollution is still going out there, but Al Gore, Obama, and the Rothschilds are still getting their carbon payments, so everything's okay.
Well, that's good. Al-Qaeda isn't victorious. That's pro-America. Only the insiders get to have power plants. The prices are going up. That's good. And so it's wonderful.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Alex Jones here with vital information concerning our nation's fragile food supply. Folks, there are some truly dangerous trends forming, and I think it's important for my listeners to do three things right away. Number one, study the past. History really does repeat itself. Number two, learn to spot the dangerous food shortage trends. Number three, take decisive action. A perfect storm is brewing for a global food crisis. That's why I'm telling everyone to read the new book, Rising Prices, Empty Shelves. Warning signs that trigger the deadliest famines in history. Don't get caught unprepared when the crisis hits. This book is only available at risingpricesemptyshelves.com. You'll also get a free copy of Supermarket Survival, How to Cut Your Grocery Bills in Half. Again, that website is risingpricesemptyshelves.com. That's risingpricesemptyshelves.com.
You've heard Alex explain how the Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced colloidal silver solutions, yet many are unaware of the entire function of the Silver Lungs system and how it has been designed to deliver your silver solutions anywhere in or on the body. My name is Mario Cifaldi, and I'm the developer of the Silver Lungs generator. Not only does the Silver Lungs system produce endless colloidal and ionic silver solutions, it also comes equipped with the proper applicators and devices needed to deliver your silver solutions directly to key target areas. This includes the eyes, ears, nose, lungs, topically to the skin, and orally for the digestive system. Be sure to watch our new 7-minute video tour of the Silver Lungs system at www.silverlungs.com to learn more about how the Silver Lungs system works. As well, we are always ready to answer any questions you may have. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Hi folks, this is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cow Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Talking with Webster Tarpley, who was recently in Tripoli under the bombardment, reporting for Infowars.com in a moment. Some of his colleagues that he knows have been wounded in the humanitarian bloodbath that is known as Nobel Peace. We're going to be looking at that and reports of a Gaddafi counterattack, fake dead Gaddafi photos drifting around. This is quite the spectacle and the new model of how the UN will invade you. They will fund terrorists to attack. They will uprise. If you fight back in any way, you will be bombarded with kinetic love bombs. And if you're not for Al-Qaeda, you're un-American. Now, I guess I'm un-American then. Because it's admitted, and we have the quotes here of the rebel leaders, that they've killed Americans in Iraq and that they still hate America. Well, then why would our government be doing this? Because they don't like stable countries. They want to destabilize all of Africa even further. So that's coming up with Webster Tarpley. Watson, finishing up with your central article, I've seen the